Hello folks, welcome to Canal Channel Jose. Today we're gonna give you an idea how you can replace the screen on a screen door without buying the whole door and spending a lot of money. So you can replace just the screen by buying the cloth and just replacing it yourself. So we're gonna give you an idea how you can do that and save a lot of money. As you can see, we have the cloth or the screen that we bought in a roll, and we have it is bigger than the door. So what we done is we extended it all the way from one side to the other side of the door, and we have put tape to hold one end so that way we can move it and it doesn't move around. So once we put the tape, we are gonna grab one end, see where the latch is. We have put it over this side because it's the bigger side, and there's a groove that you're gonna put a piece of rubber right on there, and you're gonna have to shove it in there to hold that screen against the frame. So we're gonna show you, and that rubber is different thickness. So you gotta, well, if you take the old one out and you don't want to use that, at least take that to buy the new one in the same diameter, because those grooves are different thickness. So let's show you how we start this. So we have put the screen or the cloth right there with tape, and we're gonna start putting the plastic or the rubber right there, and then we're gonna start working ourselves that way. Okay folks, so for this we're gonna be using this rubber piece that comes in a bag, and this is the 1.125 diameter by 25 feet long, and this is what we're gonna be using, jamming it into the groove so it holds that screen into the frame. And we're gonna be using this tool that is like a roller, and one side has a groove and the other one, it has a actual round. So one is to start and the other one is to finish the job. So you need this tool to do this, and a knife to cut the excess. So to cut the excess of this screen, we're going to be using a utility knife. Okay, this is the recommended tool to use for this. So now that we have our screen, we're going to start by using our screen splines. That's what it's called. And we're going to shove it right in this end into the groove, so it shoves the screen down, and we're going to go to the side and start in one end, and then we're going to move to the other side. So for this, we start, and then that's going to allow us to start one end, and as we push it in, it's going to lock the screen into the frame. So now we grab our splines or our rubber tubing, and with our roller we have one end that it starts the process. As you can see, it goes in, and then with the other side you get in there and you shove it completely so it locks all the way in. So you do all that all the way to the end, and then we can continue working ourselves to the other side. So as you can see, we're being following the as it's going in, and we're stretching it, and we're using one side of the roller to feed it in because it has a big group side, and then once we feed it in, we use the other side that is rounded to reach in there and push it in. So now I'm gonna cut this in because it made it to the turn. So we're gonna start, I'm gonna cut it on my side. So we done that side. So now we're gonna be doing this side so we can stretch this side and everything's tight. And then we're gonna, once we do that, we'll do the sides. So we done that side, and we came over and started this side. So now we're gonna continue this end as it is all the way to that, and then we're gonna finish that side over there. We have overlapping cloth, so it's not too short, so it's tight. So we started here, we move over to that one, we came along on this side now, and we're about to cut right here, and then we go into that side and finish that. So we started here to stretch it that way, and then once we did that, we came along on this side and now we're going on that side. So everything is firm. You don't want it too tight or too loose either. You want to make sure that when you finish it's flush and it's shoved all the way in so it doesn't start coming out from the corner. So now that we have put the rubber all the way around into the groove and secure the screen into the frame, we can cut the excess of the screen off so we can start putting this door back in. So we have to cut all the way around the excess of the screen, and we're using a utility knife for that. So we can only have the screen in the middle of the frame. When you're cutting the screen, you want to cut the outside like this. So that way you leave the inside intact and you cut the excessive after the rubber that you have shoved into the groove holding the screen in there. So you want to leave some body of the screen in there with that rubber. So cut all the way around on the outside. So when you're using a utility knife like this, you want to be careful and take your time on cutting it, because if you do it fast and it slides off and it comes over and cuts here after you have done all the work, then you're going to have to start all the way again. So the tape is to hold the screen from sliding up and down as you're starting the point. We use tape to hold it from one side, and then we start working that in, and then we start working around. So now you can tell the concrete color that there's screen and no screen. So nice. So then we can take off that tape and start installing our door. And well, folks, this was an idea how you can replace the screen on your screen door for your main door or your backyard door or for a window. And this is $18 in material for the screen roll for 25 feet. And we had a roller or the tool that we roll on top of the rubber that goes into it as a wedge. And we have the scissors, we have the utility knife. So this material is 25 feet long, so we have enough material for other jobs. So we have to replace a window screen or this door again, we have material left over, and it's only $18. So for this door, you don't have to buy a brand new, you can replace that, but you just gotta take your time and be patient. So when you're maneuvering this screen around, make sure it's in a flat surface. The floor will be better surface, and have enough room around so you can move around and then start wedging the rubber into it, so that way that's what's hold the screen into the door. There's no screws. And well, folks, hopefully this video was useful and helpful. And for our friends who are watching the video, haven't subscribed to our channel, please subscribe. If you like our video, give us thumbs up, share it, and we'll see you soon with more videos here in the canal El Chano Jose.